Because society today is softer than the previous generation, and they're softer than the previous generation, and so on and so on. You can do something truly special if you're willing to do the hard work soft people today are not. Welcome to Drill Sergeant Wisdom, Episode 3. I am your host. My name is Mark Delaney. I am your biggest supporter. And I'm not here to help you feel good. I'm here to help you become great. And so this is a reason why you can be great. If everyone around you is soft, lazy, unwilling to do the hard stuff, all you have to do is be willing to do the hard stuff. They're not. And you have an advantage over them when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your body, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your life. But you have to be willing to do the F. It rhymes with the word duck and it ends in ing work. So let's talk about that real quick. 20 years ago, not significantly, but life was a little harder. We didn't have AI. We didn't have some of the modern conveniences. 20 years before that, or 40 years ago, that would be 1985, life was harder. We had no internet. We had to carry a phone around that was this big. And so many things weren't. 20 years before 1965, I was alive. Trust me, things were different. My mom, who was a black woman in the 1950s, life was harder for her. And I don't care what you think or what you say about society today. Society today is not harder because of social policy. It's harder because people are softer. And that is your advantage. So you have a choice. Use technology to make your life easier today. So you don't have to get out of your chair, use your remote control, do all these things. Or use technology to build something that makes your life special. And that's what I'm trying to do through this drill sergeant thing I'm doing. I'm trying to make my life special by using technology to create something. But most people use technology to make themselves softer. I want to challenge you to look at the bodies walking around you today. People can barely get out of a chair, barely walk. They certainly couldn't walk up a flight of stairs. I get to watch Gunsmoke with my mom. My mom's 85. She's still able to walk. She's still taking care of herself. But I look at what life must have been like those 70, probably 80 years ago or 60 years ago. There were very few elevators. There were very few escalators. Everyone had to walk. Everything was a walk. That kept people in shape. It kept people fit. It kept them healthy. It kept them slim. Today, everybody's just basically taking the easy route. It's a shame. It's interesting to me. Why do I call myself a drill sergeant and create drill sergeant wisdom? Because drill sergeants take young men, young boys who are 17 years old, never been disciplined, never done anything significant, and in literally 60 days turn them into 18-year-old men who can go to war and win a war. So I want to ask you a question, not just for you, but as a parent, as a teacher. What are you teaching your children, your next generation, about technology? Are you teaching them to use it to make life easier so they don't have to do anything hard? Or are you teaching them to use technology to create success? The success that other people will never be willing to do. It has never been easier to create something special. It literally has never been easier to create something special today. If you look at what AI is able to help you do, if you look at what the internet allows you to reach people you could never reach before, how we can travel around the world faster than before, how information is available to us, how we can do things that people from previous generations never could do. It's never been easier to do something special, but it's also never been easier to do absolutely nothing. There are people who never work a day in their lives, and they're proud of it. There are people who don't have to walk or move or lift, and their bodies show it and demonstrate it. Food, yeah, you know what? It's easy to get food, but is the food good for us? Because it's so easy to create, to manufacture, to process. Are we really being nourished, or are we just filling our stomachs up? So, Drill Sergeant Wisdom number 3 says, do the F, rhymes with duck, ends in ing work that other people won't do or can't do. And you will be ahead of everyone else. Model for your children how to use modern technology to do the work and to create something while other people use it to simply make their lives easier. Do you want an advantage over everyone else? It's just natural, and it's so easy to be better than everyone else today because everyone else is looking for the easy, simple, avoiding work lifestyle. If you talk to people, if you listen to them, and if you hang with those people, it's easy to buy in. So I'm telling you, and I'm urging you, Drill Sergeant Wisdom number 3 says, in plain, no uncertain terms, if you do the F, rhymes with duck, ends in ing work, you will live a life that most people will never live a life, and therefore you will become lucky. No one will acknowledge your work except you. No one will acknowledge that you put in effort while they sat around watching television and scrolling on the internet. But you will know what you did, and you will benefit like no one else will. So, you have a choice. Do what everyone else does, or do the F, it rhymes with duck, and it ends in ing work that no one else is willing to do.